Okay, press that button. Shout to the microphone. Press that button. That is quiet, isn't it? Hang on, let's just... Oh, that'll be alright, won't it? Let's see. Let's go back anyway. Hello. How the devil are you all? My name's Hoffman, if you've not been here before. I do coding on a Wednesday. Lots of 68,000 stuff. Currently doing a Mega Drive port of Metal Gear from the Amiga. So, yeah, welcome in. Let's say hello first, shall we? First of all, a big salute to Ice Dragon D. Coding, you're out, Cloaked Alien. I watched one of your coding streams. It was fascinating. Still can't remember what language you were doing it in, but you were mucking about with your overlay shenanigans. So, anyway, Commander Keen, hello. Cloaked Alien, Ice Dragon D, Night Shift, Dave Velociraptor. Haven't seen you around for a bit, mate. I hope you're well. Of course, Darth Chill, Ash, and of course Francis. Who else did I see there? Someone else. Lars 18th as well. I might be repeating names now, but anyway, welcome all in. I've been off the old Twitch for ages. Oh, okay. Well, you were doing your on YouTube things, streams and stuff last weekend, weren't you? I think. I didn't get a chance. I was doing this. So yeah. What has happened since last week? Let me have a look at the to-do list because the chopper blades are fixed, the barrel sprites are fixed, the parachute sprites are fixed, the elevator sprites are fixed, the tank sprites are fixed. There's control modes for 3 and 6 button controllers. There's a special case for bosses where they have to appear above the text boxes. That's done. The glitches on the door tiles is fixed. The explosions on the radio at the ending stay. That's fixed. The explosions to clear the tile map at the ending is fixed. The shot sprites getting orphaned when you enter a menu is also fixed. Items that won't disappear is fixed. And we've got saving and loading into the SRAM of the cartridge. So... yeah, there's a lot since last week. Just safe to say I haven't seen much of my wife, and she's also out this evening. So, is that all? That's quite a lot, you know. I know. Oh, and also integrated the XGM audio system. More on that later. So yeah, quite a lot. Quite a lot's happened. Have you got a little bit of a... I was going to basically explain, yeah, I think I was coughing a bit last week. It sounds bad. I've got a bit of a Barry White on the go. So, yeah. Coughing a lot, but I feel fine. So, get well. I'm fine. I just sound worse than... It sounds worse than it is. I know, I won't sing for you. So... so yeah, quite a lot's happened. We've got stuff on the list. HUD sprite blocking, that still needs to happen. The fucking pits as well. The laser beams. The priority on the sprites. That I'm not even sure that is. The screen thing. The sound. The enhanced ending. And revisit the damn box drawing routine. So, got COVID doing the rounds in the office. Oh, well, kind of glad I'm 4 hours drive away from the office there, Francis, isn't it? Ice Dragon D, you won't sing, but the YM2612 will. Oh my god, will it? So also, you remember, if you're at the end of the stream last week, you might remember that Ice Dragon D sent us a quick little snippet of some of the music they were doing for this Mega Drive port, and we were very impressed. Since then, we've had, is it 3 more tunes come through? 2, 3 tunes? I can't remember. 1, 2... 3, actually, but yeah, anyway, you'll hear them in a bit. So yeah, I offer Francis, I don't think this is COVID. Last time I got COVID, I actually felt ill. It's just a chest infection. It's fine. I'm used to this. Anyway, you know how we like to start things off, and I feel a bit cheated. Oh, let's close that. We don't want that open. A theme from Tara and Red Alert. Yeah, that's true, yeah. So it's 2 more tunes that have happened. What we might do, actually, when we get to those, is do a bit of side-by-side comparison, right? But I'm going to cheat today. Obviously, Mega Drive's here. And I'd love to run this demo on my Mega Drive, but my cheap, nondescript flash cart cannot run it. So, which is a shame. So instead, I've downloaded it from YouTube and we can watch it there. Right? This is the Kessler Incident by Resistance, and it's for the Mega Drive, and it's a rather bloody good demo. So let's watch that now.
Love to warn you, for your future is gray.
and you can hear the hum on that. Listen. See, that's the hum of a capture from real hardware. So we'll let it off, all right? At least we're not running a demo in an emulator. But that was bloody fantastic, wasn't it? There we go, the Kessler incident by I hear only my tinnitus. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Cloaked Alien. Yeah, fantastic. Hooverphonic, welcome in. It sounds like 1,000 CRTs. Oh my god. Oh. Thankfully, my tinnitus seems to just come and go like within like seconds. So, and then it goes. I don't know, it's weird. You're on your phone typing. No worries, Night Shift. But yes, yeah, that was brilliant, wasn't it? That video player section at the end, fantastic. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people that think it's what is that? Oh, that's Streamlabs. Don't close that, Ian. JJ Barlam, welcome in. I really need to clean up these icons at some point. Right, so oh yeah, so this is the list. That's all the stuff I've fixed and done since the last stream, and that's the stuff that's kind of on the list at the moment. So full motion video without a mega CD, exactly. Off of a 6 meg ROM cart as well, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Right, so where do we start? I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's do the musical bits first, right? So, okay, first things first. Hang on, SFX play, because I want to save this. Okay, yeah, and then play PCM, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let me just that. Just put that RTS in there, right? We don't want to. So who was that? Commander Keen, laser beams. So there's a reason for that. The original Metal Gear Disassembly by Manuel Pazos, right? Has the word laser beams in the comments, and I kept reading it, so I had to call it laser. I just remember as laser beams. So yeah, it's obviously a typo, but yeah, it kept there. So hey Pillock, how you doing? Right, so let's take the shortcut off as well. Hang on, and let me demonstrate kind of where we are with sound, right? So okay, let's just pause that. Let's run this. Right, here we go. You ready? Ignore the debug printing numbers down the bottom. All right. Still no sound effects yet. We'll get onto that in a bit. Listen to that. You remember that from last week? Ice Dragon D on the 4, 5, 6. On the 1s to the 6, I think. Yeah, 6 channels. Anyway, yeah. So there you go. Right, we'll just stop that a second. Right, back in, turn that down. There we go. So there you go. So we've integrated the XGM player from SGDK. If you know what SGDK is, it's a C-based dev kit for the Mega Drive. And I've been swearing at it all freaking week. Because it's not that, it's very much geared towards C, and there isn't like a kit of assembly that says this is how you use it. So yeah, I've been, you know, I don't blame them, right? The original developers not really help. I mean, they gave me a bit of assembly code which is wrapped in BASIC, which was weird. And I managed to somehow using that and the C kind of cobbled together enough to get the music working, right? Also, could we get a round of applause for Ice Dragon D for that rendition of Theme of Tara. That is fantastic. That's actually slightly the wrong version, so we'll get the other version in a minute. But yeah, right. Let me just demonstrate. So let me just put the. So obviously, once I got the player working, I thought, right, well, I can convert all the sound effects now, right? Which is a quick and easy job. Like, I've got all the sound effects as 44 kilohertz, 16-bit WAVs, right? So I just ran a bit of code over them to spit them all out at 16 kilohertz. And then put a list together and then plugged it all in. And I was thinking, great. Oh, man, I'm so nearly there. All the sound effects. Man, this is going to be amazing. Right? You ready for this? I'm going to pause that sound. Right. Let's just let's wait for these sound effects. Wait for it. What's the problem? It sounds fine to you, Hypnoshock. That does not sound fine to me. So yeah, as you can see, there's a problem, and I don't know what the problem is. And I've looked at the code, and I'm doing everything right, so I ain't got a frickin' Scooby, and it's a bit frickin' annoying if you ask me. So yeah, that's not something we're going to do on stream because I was swearing profusely at the code base for best part of this week. Trying to get just the music player to work, and I thought once I'd got that working we'd be straight in with all the sound effects, but no, that's not how it works, Ian. No, what happens is it kind of seems like it's working, but it sounds like shit. So yeah, I won't bore you with the details of that, but yeah, I mean, it's all there. Once the playback's working, all the sound effects, it's just done. All the sound effects are done, so I just need to try and work out why that is, because it's very annoying. Anyway, so there's that. So the other thing we need to do is we need to replace both tunes, because when we first put them in, there was a timing issue with how you convert them from VGM to XGC or XGM for the player, and they were really juddery. So work that one out. Ice then managed to, change the tunes up a little bit so that they were like using the right timing, sounded a lot more stable. It's great. So we need to pull all three tunes back in. Actually 4, and then we can test whether it works on the Red Alert section as well, which would be great. So before we do that, let's just do a little side by side, shall we? So Dev Tools. Would Nintendo sue our grandchildren if we would port Super Mario over? Probably, yeah. Yeah, they're a bit, you know. I had this idea of doing a full solid one-to-one port of Super Mario on the Amiga and then hiding it in a shitty Space Invaders game. So when you get to a certain score, it then fires up the other game. I thought that'd be fun because you could say I never released no game with Super Mario in it. So I think that's one way to get around it. So port Super Stereo Land from the ST. Nah, you're all right. I've never played it, but you know, it's not Super Mario, is it? So PT2 clone, right? So let's do a before and after, right? So you got an idea of just what wizardry the ICE is managing to pull off with these ports of the music. So let's just go there. Yeah. All tunes. No, it's not in there. Oh, there we go. Let's go for Red Alert. Right. So this is the Pro Tracker version. Okay, you get the idea, right? And if we go to downloads, is it? Yeah. Right. I'm not sure how loud this would be. So this is Furnace. This is the tracker that's being used for the game, which is producing pretty large files, but I don't care because the results are well worth it. All right, let's just have it full screen like that then. Right. So Mega Drive version. You ready? Oi, oi, Thalamus! So there you go. Pretty. I mean, every time I get sent another one of these through that Ice has done, get a massive grin on my face. But as I was saying, making a Reese, that sounds better than the Amiga. Oh, it's Filth Bass. I have to credit them for this list. Listen to this. That is filthy, man. That's that coming out of a Mega Drive. That's so dutty. Yeah, so, yeah, fab job, well done. They're all sounding great. And obviously there's no samples being used in this whatsoever. It's all just FM stuff. So I think we're just going to keep it that way all throughout as best as we can anyway. Just because, why not? Right, so... let's get some background music back on. Yeah, that's there. That's good. Right. Yeah, doing a fantastic job. Let's move the effects over. We don't need to that. Right. So what I'm going to do then is we need to re-import all the music because it's had tempo fixes and other stuff applied. So what I need to do is in this file, it's got 4 sub-songs. So that's great. You know, so what we do is we select one, we export a VGM. Yep. And that one is intro. It's going straight to the right folder. Yep, that's good. And then we go to the next one, theme of Tara. And we'll export the VGM. Click to export Tara. Yep. And then we'll do that one's. Okay, hang on. Yeah, that's the. Okay, that is that one. So export audio. That is red alert. We'll call that 1. Okay. And then we'll do the other one. We're going to waste loads around with this, but I don't care. Export VGM. Yeah. And we'll call that red alert 2 VGM. Right. And now I was sensible enough the other day to realise that I don't want to keep having to do this process. Rapid Kirby, welcome in. Mega Gear /assets/ music. And of course what I did is I made a convert.bat file. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. And now if you look in here, I've now got 4 XGC files, right? Okay. What tracker is that, Chief Detector? That is Furnace, which is a multi-sound chip tracker. So you can basically you can set it to be basically a Neo Geo, whatever, any old system. But you can also pick and choose like sound chips from different systems and put them together and make music with it. And in some cases, if you want to use a lot of RAM, you can use that music in your productions, your games or your demos or whatever. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Actually, we're not doing too badly there. Red Alert's 50k and 52k. Okay, and Tara's 96, which isn't bad. And the intro's 7k. So they're not bad actually. They're pretty good. I'm not sure what size they were before, but anyway. I swear one of them was 100k before. Oh, it was the Tara one, actually. But yeah, it might be a bit more stable now. It's got the timing sorted. Right. So next thing we need to do now is integrate that into the game, and the way we do that is we go into my temp gear. Is it temp gear? Create another folder for my my thing here. Hang on, assets, audio.json. Okay, find red. Oh god, that's so bright, isn't it? So that'll be red alert 1.xgc, I think. And then I think it is. Oh, it might be the other way around. That anyway, we can always switch it round. Let's just do. I think actually it is the other way around. So I think that one's 1, and I think that one's 2. I think. By here. Okay, can I play completely out of ROM? The music files can, yeah. So can the samples as well. So it's fine, you know. The ROM's currently standing at around 1 meg. It's probably going to be a little bit bigger than that now. So we've got plenty of space. I'm aiming for a maximum of 4 meg. Basically, if I hit 4 meg, then I have to start seeing where I have to shrink stuff. So, you know, I'm like a quarter done on size, and the game's like 90% there. So it's only other 90% left to do. Right, so temp gear, gear audio. There's a CS project in here. Yep. Yeah, the sound chip's related to the DX7. Yeah, it's basically a like cut down DX7. So yeah, the problem is with a lot of FM stuff is like to do the sound design on it is really trick. Have you been ill? You sound a bit throaty. I've been ill for the last week. It's fine. It's not a problem. Oh, there was one thing. Hang on. Can we just as Thalamus is here, so let me just whoa. Yeah, I don't want to show private messages on stream, do I? Sorry about that. I think we just need to have a quick look at something, right? Just as a slight detour, right? Just as a slight detour. I'm sure Thalamus knows where I'm going with this. Yeah. It better not be a penis. Of course not a penis. Aroused. Okay, so there we go. All right, little sneaky peek. Things are still moving. We're getting there. It's all good. Sexiest floppies ever. Yeah. Sexy black disc. Right, so where were we? So we were changing the JSON file, sorry. So that's done. Yeah. And then what I need to do is actually fire this up. So this is the audio tool that I built for Metal Gear on the Amiga, so that I could categorize sound effects and link them to enemies and weapons and which rooms they were in, and then basically make a load of metadata, because the sound effects were so huge and in RAM and compressed. Whenever you enter a room on the Amiga version, it would uncompress the sound effects that it needs to then obviously save. You know, it wouldn't have fit in RAM otherwise. So that's on the Mega Drive. Doesn't matter. It's all in ROM. So, so all of that stuff is basically cut out. There's like there's a list of weapons there. This is a list of actors and stuff. So yeah, I just cut it all out and just dumped everything out. Which means if we look down here, we should see now we've got for music intro, Tara, Red Alert 2, Red Alert 1. And if I press export, a little breakpoint to remind me that it's done it. Okay, and then that should be done. Now, if we go back to our assembly project, let's close some windows down. Yeah, and then hit build. Okay. Yeah, that's how big our ROM is at the moment. See that? 1069824. So, and of course, this sort of high-level effect system is exactly how modern audio engines work too. Yeah, probably. Yeah, audio is quite big, you know. Well, compared to like graphics these days, it isn't, but you know, still a lot of data. Right, I'm going to pause that because what we're going to do. Fucking no. XGM play PCM. Right, let me just disable that a minute. There. RTS. Right. Yeah, that part of the audio system is not working at the moment. I do not know why. And it's and it's really annoying. Not the PlayStation 1 thing, that's fantastic. But right, let's see if this works then. We've got a couple of places where we can test it. So hopefully the music should switch back and forth. I hope. Let's see. Oh, you fucking idiot, Ian. Okay, right. So, hands up if you know. Just if you can chat, tell me if you know what I've just done there. How have I managed to completely screw that up? Answers on the back of a postcard. Nothing but bass. Yeah. So, what did that sound like? What were we doing in Furnace before we decided to export? Exported one track. Yes, I had channel 2 soloed and then exported all the music. So, hang on. Okay, right. Let's start that from the top then. Let's get some background music. It's very quiet in here. There we go. Right. Export VGM. So that's intro. Yep. And then 2. And then export VGM. Tara. Yeah. Let's just check that. We did check that, didn't we? Yeah, cool. And then 3. We'll export VGM. Red alert 1. Yeah. That's why they were smaller. It's making sense now. Okay, export VGM. Yeah. Red alert 2. Yeah. When you reduce it down to 1/5 of the data, so. Okay. Right. Close that. And then back to the folder again. Code /megagear /megagear assets. Yeah. Music convert.bat. So let's just check that. So we've gone from 202k. You ready for this? Gonna jump right up. No, that's not too bad actually. It's about the same. Okay, that's interesting. Pattern data is probably not that much. Command Keen, it's not pattern data. It's like it's a VGM, so it has no concept of patterns and instruments. It just has raw register writes, which is why these files come out so big. Probably really fast for the player. So stupid software that doesn't warn you when you're doing something stupid. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully it's not just something that's gone wrong, because raw register writes. Yeah, raw register write. There we go. Yeah, you want sensible software. I'm adding the fart noises because we obviously don't have them anymore. This is Big Boss. And nobody cares about you, dude. So presumably it takes up less space than the tracker. No. So imagine you have 6 frames of data, or 6 frames on one note line, right? That's 6 lots of data. So it's much bigger. Is there a need for it to be streams? Is that just what Furnace exports? It's the only thing that I've got that plays the music of Furnace on the Mega Drive. So exports the VGM. There's a tool for converting the VGM into XGC, which is kind of rearranges the data so that it's playable on the Mega Drive. But yeah, there aren't really that many other options. So, right, I'm going to trigger an alert now, and we should get new music. Okay, come on. Okay, can we spot the issue here? Okay. Supposed to change the music there. Ignore the fact that the bottom half of them's cut off there, but yes, Commander Keen, that's absolutely right. Okay, cool. Okay. We're triggering the right music in the right places, though, so that's good. That's very, very good. Right, so now... let's ask... oh, God, I hate to ask this question of XGM because it's literally the bane of my life at the moment. Volume. Commands. I don't think we've got a volume command for XGM, have we? The command is play PCM, stop, resume, or play. Right, so... No, that's not going to happen, is it? That's annoying. I bet there's a... Music should have switched. Yeah, definitely should have. Do you know what? Let's just... before we go any further, what I want to do is... Let's just look at the documentation for that chip a second. MSX is a funny platform, as already back in the day there were tons of different audio options, PSG, SEC, and different FM and sample options. Yeah. Nick Follins driver. Yeah, but Follins driver doesn't drive an FM chip, does it? Or are you on about, did he do something for the Mega Drive? But yeah, if they also would mean having to write all the music in another system, right? Which, isn't... I'm sure writing music in assembly language is not as nice as using Furnace. So, it's about weighing up the options, isn't it? If we can use a tool that lets Ice Dragon D go off and write those amazing tunes really quickly, and we use 2 meg of the fucking cart, then why not? So, I don't care. But yeah, I was kind of opposed to it when I saw the file sizes, but yeah. MSX version of Head Over Heels actually supports the SID too, right? You only found out later last year that your sister knew the Follins as well. They used to go to the same youth club. That's brilliant. Right. Where is it? It's down here somewhere. Software manual. Okay, FM. Yeah, I know about this. This handshaking business is really starting to do my head in. Okay, 6 channels left without 8-bit digitized audio channel. There's a replacement for one of the FM channels. Stereo output, yeah. 1 LFO frequency, yeah. 2 timers for use by software. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's good. Can we have a register list for the FM, please? I'm just curious about something. Oh, okay. Memory. Here we go. Right. So, LFO timers. Yeah. Key on DAC. Okay. And that's the FM channels. 1 to 3, 4 to 6. Okay. And it looks like... memory map, frequency, feedback, algorithm, AMS, yeah. Okay, no. Timer, mode, reset enabled, yeah, okay. Special illegal, okay. Load, enable, reset operator, okay. Channel, multiply, no. I think my answer is arriving very soon, isn't it? Aha, okay, here we go. So this is total level. Feedback out of both speakers, super off. Okay. Change generate frequency. That's a tone generator. So what I was looking for was a master volume. Which I don't think we're going to get, basically. Yeah, looking at this, I don't think there's a master volume on that FM chip. Okay, so that's that's off the cards, isn't it, really? Oh, were you pissed off, Edge? Right, so the important thing then is to work out what it is that we were doing in terms of the original code base. Because the original code base would fade out the music, right? So let's load up AmiGear a sec. Okay, let's look at... see if we can just find it. Music... fade. Fucking hell, here we go. Nope, that is the MSX version of that. Master Vol. Oh, P61. God, it's glad I dropped that. Maybe it's just called Fade Music. Oh, okay. No, that's in the ending. Yeah, I would probably need to do that, JC 1980. The problem being is that I didn't want to go anywhere near that replay code. So we're just going to have to do a hard switch, which is not great, but it's better than it continuing the music, right? The problem is I can't remember how the frickin' hell I did this. So what we can do is if we go to music, nope, PT player. Here we go, PT player. Yeah. Find master. Master Vol. There we go. Right, find me that. Music set quiet, music full. Okay. Yeah. Okay. SFX music switch. If it's unpacked. Okay. So, empty enable, yeah. Fade count, yeah. Music fade volume, yeah. Okay. Music to set. So this must... Oh, okay. That's quite easy. Okay. Let's just grab that routine then. I know what we need to do. We need to cut some stuff out. Music for Mega Gear. Yeah, I'm not writing it though. Glazed. Z80 is far from evil. Oh no, I agree with you. I'd love a bit of Z80. I just don't love this routine because I have no idea how it works. It's written by somebody else. So, welcome in, Glazed. Anyway, Jup as well. Welcome in. Well, honestly, it goes seriously out of tune only once. Okay, not sure what we're talking about here now. Am I the only one who feels that musicians for the C64 version of Metal Gear listen to the in-game music once and went, yeah, I can do this right away? You'd be all right with Jason 98. You'd be all right with Z80. You've got addressing modes with the register, right? You know, just put a mod and play it. Yeah. You can't do that. I mean, you can't. We are kind of doing that here, but Jabberladurler is welcome in. What are we doing? Okay, I remember. So actually, we needed that other window open a sec. So where do we call that? Interrupt tick. Okay, we could probably do that. Okay, so we just call it every frame, right? So let's go to audio and let's just chuck it down the bottom here. Okay, right. So what we need to do is test sound. I don't care about sound mode. Test music to set. If it's empty, then we're not trying to set any music. We can't do any fade music. You know. BQ play now. Running is doing that master volume. Play now is there. We're not doing that. We're just doing that, and that's it. That's all we need to do. Okay, that's quite easy then. So, where is that? XGM tick, isn't it? Okay, that's wherever that's called on the VBlank. Yep, cool. BSR that. Okay. It's a bad port. Also a bad port of the inferior NES version. Oh yeah. Yeah, the NES version is bad. I mean, I haven't played it, but you know, the story goes that Kojima heard that Konami were doing the NES version from a colleague that he bumped into on the train on the way to work. And they didn't talk to him about it at all. They just went, yeah, we'll do that. So, yeah. Seems like they were treating him like shit right from the off. So, right. Let's hope for the best this time, right? I think, Dupe, you mean Metal Gear Solid Snake is the most important one. Right. This ain't going to be smooth, unfortunately. is jarring, isn't it? Man, that ain't good, is it? Just a bit, yeah. I mean, it's fixed, right? But yeah, fuck me, that's really just... Go on. Man, that's pretty annoying, isn't it? Fuck, alright. Well, okay. Thing is, we fixed it, right? So we'll run with that for now. And then I'm going to have to obviously... work out how the bloody player works. It's going to be annoying because it's not very easy to debug the Z80 on this thing, but is what it is. But yeah, we definitely need a fade on that, even if it's short. The nice things come later. Yeah. We got to get to 90% first. It doesn't seem me to be. Yeah, I agree with you there, Ice mate. Like, I spent an afternoon in the tracker and went, I'm not sure I'm really up for learning all that right now. Okay, so we're good for the moment, right? I mean, it's not ideal, but it will do for now. So, right, this might be the perfect time for a quick break so I can restock. It should be fairly short because, as I said, the wife's out. Oh, and what I'm going to do is, when I nip off, I'm going to leave you with a question, a poll, right? Put that to 3 minutes, right? I'm going to ask you a very serious question now. I'll just close that sec. Right. And then I'll get your answers when I come back. Right, I shall be back shortly. So the poll's going on. Sorry, Twitch. There we go. There's your poll. I'll be back in a bit. Hold up. Right. Okay, so there's at least 6 of you that want one, right? So, perfect. Right. That's in terms of cartridges, I've looked into it because obviously it needs a save mechanism as well, right? And there is a cartridge design, like, you know, new parts and the rest of it, that'll allow me to have the save section on it as well, and it won't need a battery. So yeah, I'm looking into that as a possibility. The idea being is that, you know, I'm not going to do a run of 100. What I'll probably do is do a run of like 30, and then just, you know, not sell them publicly or anything, but like, you know, I might do like 20, 30, you know, just getting an idea of how many people might want one, and then probably throw an Amiga disc in there as well, so it's like all in one. It's all in there. So I've got some ideas of how to kind of put that together. So yeah, it'll all be done by me. So so yeah, in terms of the you know, if you're doing a Mega Drive ROM that doesn't have saving, it's really easy. But if you want saving, it's, you know, it's a few more components. But it's not hard. So yeah. So Dave, did you see the floppy disk earlier? So, you know, it's coming there. Yeah, hand assembled. Yeah. It won't be. No, it'll be. Yeah, I'll be putting them together. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to get an idea of, in terms of people on watch stream that might want one. I know about 5 to 10 people off stream that would probably have one. So I might just do a short run of 20 and then have done with it. So. Yeah, so that might be fun. I've obviously been looking into it a lot. So, Amiga box would be nice. It would be in the same box, right? So you'd get a cartridge and a floppy disk and an instruction manual that suits both versions of the game. So, sign you up for 1 million copies. No, Konami are going to get annoyed with me at that point, right? This would be black market box release, right? But yeah, they'll be unique anyway. So I got a really, really good idea for the instruction manual. So it'll be 40 million quid. Yeah, that's about right. And ask Kojima directly. Yeah, I don't think even he'd be. I think he'd be not too pleased. Maybe I should make one and then just send it to him in the post. Yeah, this is why, you know, you just honestly, I bet there are going to be so many uniformed randos who will say, I've ruined the music now I think about it. Ice Mate, like, you know, I thought that when I was going to do the Amiga version. So the music's already, the version you're porting isn't like the MSX version. I mean, it's, you know, it's a riff on it. So here's your MD game, you're welcome. Yeah. I'm really tempted to post it to Kojima Studios if I do make them. Just send one off. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? That'd be hilarious. Yeah. I tell you, if I make them, I'll definitely send one that way. Yeah. You'd be scrabbling around looking for a Mega Drive and Amiga to play it on. So... right, so what are we actually going to do then? So we've done that. I mean, it's annoying, but it'll do for now. Even if I get like 3 steps of then that'll be enough. But yeah, we're not going to entertain doing that because it means mucking about with the Z80. I don't want to muck about with that yet today. So instead, what I'm going to do is we're going to pull in the sound. So let's just run that. Let's pull in the sound menu because I think that should be a straight drop in, and then we should be able to access all the sounds and music. So come on. Yeah, let's just test. I don't think it does anything at the moment. Sound menu. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. So back to the Amiga version. And there's a file in here called sound menu, I believe. Find sound menu. Text, main menu. Audio menu. Is that it? Audio menu. There we go. That's the badger. Audio menu. Okay. That looks like it's got some shit in it, but... Okay, let's just copy the whole thing. Okay, to save you the searching around, hang on. Let's just sort this one out. Cart. There we go. There you go. There you go, JC 1980. That's the component list. That's what I'm looking at. So yeah, I think I could probably make it for about 20 quid. I think. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. 4 meg EEPROM, has saving functionality. Perfect. That'd be everything that we need. So, yeah, I have no idea. How you go about making PCBs and stuff. Get them assembled at JLC PCB as well, can you? So the boards just come with everything on them. I mean, I'd want the ROM chip not to be soldered straight in case, because I'd need to program those, right? So if they assemble everything else but not the ROM chip, then that's probably a good idea. And then I could put a socket on one of them, test the ROM flashes have gone right, and then go from there. Yeah, you can. Hang on. Let me just copy this in first. So let's go to. Okay, let's go to. Just go into Logic, I think. Let's just close actors down. No, weapon, doors, yeah, and just go new file, audio menu.asm, right? Oh, there's already one in here. Audio menu. Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, right, let's build that and let's watch this absolutely shit itself. Okay, load game copper, that's fine. We don't even need to do that. We can delete that. Okay, copper switch. We don't do copper switching here either. That's another topic of conversation at some point. Okay. Sound buffer pointers. Don't need any of that. Double buffer mode, no. In status, music min. I don't know what's that. Music. Okay, hang on. Sound drop arrow. Click sound menu. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's just this sound buffer pointer. We're not using any of that anymore. So yeah. I don't need to unpack the sound effects. Okay, that's fine. We just need to play it. Sound buffer, we're not using that because we're not unpacking. Oh, okay, that's the lot, isn't it? Okay, reference to .msx. I know we don't have that anymore. Test it. Okay, yeah, we don't have that anymore. So that's fine. To be clear, Hoff, JC is really good at this, and he's done stuff like Immortal Joystick stuff. Yeah, I know he's really good at this stuff. Yeah. Hang on. Could put it all in there and have a way to connect the cartridge. Okay. Drop me a message on Discord and take it further. I could certainly help with this. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, because I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I mean, I know how to put something on a board and solder it, but yeah, that's about it. I mean, I obviously know the principle of flashing an EEPROM. You flash it, and then it's got data on it, right? So, but yeah. So yeah. Yeah, Peter, we will have a chat about that. I want to get the game past 90% first, so I know everything's in place. It's just bug testing, and then I think I'll start ordering parts after that. So, or maybe get JLC PCB to build everything, and then we just flash them. So that'd be good. But yeah, if we can do that, that'd be great. Right, let's see if this works then. First time. Okay, that's not right, is it? Okay, nice. Yeah, that is. That's not right. Okay, so. Thank you, Going Digital. Yeah. Use PCB Way. Can you get this version? No, no one's getting this version. Okay, main palette. That's interesting. We don't need to change the palette, I don't think. Actually, I'm going to take that out. Testament salmons. Okay, so this is just, that's just in it in draw. Okay, so what we want to do actually here is we want to do BSR, bob clear all the bobs, BSR clear text plain all. Okay, and then text sound menu. Where's that then? Okay. Okay, so that's interesting. So that should theoretically just draw stuff. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, you can see it underneath, but why is it filling the fucking screen with that? Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, this should be quite an easy fix though, I think. Okay, let's just... So what we're going to do, we're going to stop it moving forward. Zeron! Oh my goodness, nice to see you here, Pete, mate. How are you? Oh, you're finally on the Twitches rather than the YouTubes. Welcome in. Zeron. Chaps, if you've not met Zeron before, he was the coder of the Auric demo that was released at Sundown a few months back now. Fabulous guy, really lovely. Give him a nice pat on him, give him a hug. So yeah, I thought I'd try out Twitch. Yeah, it's good fun here. You'll find that there's a lot of people in chat that you probably get on with really well. So Fantable, I hope I've got that right. Just started programming. Any tips? Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, because that's the most important thing. If you get a kick out of it, in terms of like the biggest tip I've got is enjoy it, right? Like, and the other biggest tip is find something to do, right? A goal, right? And maybe make that goal quite easy to achieve, and then achieve that, and then think of another one. The hardest thing in programming, even when you're learning, right, is having something to do. Like, there's like, everyone says, oh, I'm going to learn programming, but like, what are you going to do? Are you going to create a spreadsheet exporter? Are you going to create a thing that manages text files? You make a game? You know, a game's probably quite tough, you know. So yeah, it's just find something to do, and don't stick to one language. Like, there's people in here that will complain. I complain about languages, right? But the important thing is to give them all a different play, right? You know, the fundamentals that you will learn across all languages map to all languages, and then you'll find yourself picking up other languages like that. You'll see it and you'll work it out. So there's my top tips. So yeah, I couldn't join it until Sun finally went to sleep. Especially Croatia guests, Rock. Yeah. Trying to catch up. You're all chatting amongst yourselves. I am learning Amiga coding. I want to make Pong for starters. That's a good one. Yeah. Absolute spot on. Yeah, be language agnostic, right? You know, a loop is a loop, no matter which language you put it in, right? So, You regularly make pongs. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Kindergarten Kitten, thanks for the follow. I just learned how to say hi in Python. Oh, yeah, brilliant. Well, that's a great start. Python's a great language to learn stuff. I'm not a fan of it myself, but that's just personal preference, right? Okay. That is bizarre. What is making that happen then? Bob Clear, yeah. Audio menu, draw music name. Okay, let's just let's get rid of all that. Let's get rid of all of that, right? Right, and let's pull them back in one by one. Frontalobe, thanks for the follow. Keep at it and you too can kill VRAM, yeah. Keep at it and you can decide to pick platforms like the Mega Drive or the Amiga where you can overwrite your own code. Okay, cool. So that's clearing. That's good. Let's just put that in. Right. Right, let's see what that does. Okay. Cool. So it's not that. Let's put those in. A loop is a loop until caches are turned on. Thank you, Night Shift. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Okay, sound menu. Okay, so it's not that. Okay, so we know what it is. It's the draw sound menu arrow, isn't it? Okay. That's putting an MD char. That's fine. Sound menu arrow. Sound menu status. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem because we were using that elsewhere. Okay. Right arrow character, yeah. 0, yeah, and then sub 1 from D to yeah, okay. And then multiply that by okay, and then do that. What we're going to do is we're going to smack the char instead, which is that. Oh, whoops. Okay, and then go back a bit more, and it's there, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's really interesting. Okay. I'm not totally sure what I've managed to do there, but there we go. Okay. So let's put that back in place. I mean, yeah, you're right, Francis. Yeah, the clues were there. Okay, right. Oh! Okay, they're not there. I'm going to go around the full way, am I? Hang on. There we go. Wow, there we go. We got our first bit of actual programming this evening. Spent most of the evening explaining how stuff works. Oh, Xeron. These are the fantastic tunes made by Ice Track and D for the Mega Drive version. In a shock change to regularly scheduled programming, I'm not doing the music for this for once. Ice Dragon D, I spoke to them and they said they would do it, so which is fantastic. Pod Baib, what's up? I'm a producer looking to network and get some music submissions sent to devs for any specific sounds you're looking for or need. I might have them. I might have them or might be able to. Yeah, no, I'm alright, mate. Like, you know, just do this stuff for fun. Like, did it? That's interesting. That's supposed to loop. Alright, don't touch anything. Oh, that's not very good, is it? Okay. Fuck's sake. Okay, that's Zeron. Yeah, the Red Alert soundtrack's fantastic, but another problem with this bloody driver. So yeah, that's annoying. I think what we can do, just for a laugh, right, is let's go and switch on the a loop is a loop, except when the music doesn't loop. Thank you, Zeron. Yes, that's absolutely correct. Oh, Ice, mate, you have smashed it out of the park with the sound design on those. They are fantastic. It sounds like a Mega Drive, but doesn't sound like a Mega Drive. So good. Right. There we go. I've enabled sound effects. This is the sound of Nivrig sliding in quietly. Its effects all look quite familiar, yeah. This is what I'm dealing with, man. It's like, if the sound driver had been written by me, I'd know what it was doing, but yeah. I wouldn't mind if you tried fixing this on stream. I'm not touching it with a bar. This is, honestly, Keen, I've been swearing at this blooming code base for the last week, and the fact that it suddenly started playing music was just amazing. So it's like the wave is being sent to the FM channel instead of the audio channel. The FM channel is the audio channel. So yeah, it's so yeah, that's a problem, right? So anyway, let's switch that off. I'm not touching that with a barge pole today, though. Sound effects go per. I mean, they literally do. Time to write your own driver. I'm not. No, I'm just like. If I'm not explaining to you, we've got music now. Like we're using that. Yes, that's snake after a particularly bad curry, isn't it? So, right. I know what we're gonna have a play with next, though. And I'll show you what happens, and I'll show you why it's complicated, right? So, right. PCM is FM6. Does a flag need to be set? Well, I'd hope that the driver would do that, right? Seeing is that if you look at the driver, I'll show you the Z80 code here. Right, here we go. Extended Genesis Music XGM Z80 driver by Stephanie Dalonga. I can't read that. XGM is a music format dedicated to the Sega Mega Drive. Why have I got search on? I'll get rid of that. It has been designed to minimize CPU decoding resources and keep a reasonable data size. It should be smaller than the VGM file. It supports FM and PSG chip and allows up to 4 channels, 8 bits signed at 14 kilohertz to be played at once. The 4 PCM channels are obtained by software mixing the FM DAC, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, so you get that. The driver supports playing sound effects in PCM format with 16 priority levels. PCM samples can be greater than 32 kilobytes, but with the restriction of having their address size aligned to 256 bytes, right? That's all done. We have to do 254 cycles per sample output, which consists buffer size, blah, blah, blah. Read one sample from blah, 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 blah. Output to the DAC, handle loop, blah, blah, blah. XGM, buffer size data, parse, and apply XGM command. Da, 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 da. So, yeah. Can't wait until you can write that much. Make it fart when copy protection fails. That's a good idea, isn't it? So, so the thing is that this is an all-in-one driver, right? It's supposed to do music and sound effects at the same time. In fact, hang on. We could go down that rabbit hole, right? C/code/SGDK, right? Sample. Sound. Okay, sound. Oh, it's in code blocks as well. Oh, okay. Might be able to build this. Oh, actually, unless there's a ROM already. Right. Fuck it. Let's just load up. Hang on. Whoop. Sod that. We've got a ROM, right? Let's just test it out, right? C/DevTools. Yeah, BlastM. Let's fire at BlastM because Exodus is actually terrible. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's have a little play, shall we? Okay. Oh, that does sound better like that. Oh, that sounds even better. I mean, 22 hertz would be beautiful. Actually, 16 hertz would also be fine. DMA method. There's none. Okay, hang on. Oh yeah, all right. I'm gonna have to ask. I have to ask the original dev what's going on. So there's obviously an example there, but yeah, does not work. I believe it's supposed to use both at the same time, so you have music and sound effects. Look, the driver supports playing sound effects and PCM format. So why is that not working? So. And I've double checked, I've cross checked everything it's supposed to be right. Anyway, I'm going to sack that off. And what I am going to show you is what we are going to have a little play with next, right? Which is, right, this is the MSX playthrough. Why is that? Come on, thank you. Right. Right. Let me just turn this sound down a bit as well. Right. Okay, where are they? Not there, not there. Okay. I'll find one in a minute. Hang on. No, that's too far. There's one. There we go. Right, did you see that? You watch when it goes in there. See that? That is that's what's called a pitfall. You see the way that opens up? That's basically that's what I need to do. 4 meg. Based on the complexities of everything, you can basically do a 4 meg ROM with 32k save. Based on that schematic, that GitHub setup, that's what I'm aiming for as a maximum. 4 megabyte, all right. I've always hated that as an Amiga user with 1 meg of RAM, and then these cartridges saying they've got 16 meg. Now that's 2 meg. So yeah, my absolute maximum is going to be 4 meg, because that I don't think it gets. After 4 meg, stuff gets complicated in terms of memory mapping and stuff. I think on the Mega Drive, but that first 4 meg slot is easily supported. I think at least that's how I recognise it. So use an obsolete EEPROM. Okay, right. Bear with me. Let me find. I'll speak to Banjo Guy Ollie. I think he knows of another one that hasn't got Ravers Rockin' or shit parts. So let me see if I can get the info on the other one first before we go down a rabbit hole there, mate. So I don't know if we do frame advance. Can we do that here? I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay. Anyway, so this is what I'm working on next, is these pitfalls. I am going to need to just go and visit the office quickly. So I'll do a quick BRB, and then I'll BRB. It won't take long. Right. Alright, let's get some code done, because all we've done is added a sound menu today, and that was copying code that was already there. So the plan is to, I've got a plan for this. I think I've got enough VRAM left to do it, right? So let me put my shortcut back on here, shortcut, and then what that'll do is throw me straight into the room where I've got this as an example, right? Okay, yep. Hang on. Let me also just put the debug no sound on whilst we get this. I love how there's now a conversation going on in chat about how to create Mega Drive carts. I love it. Okay, so you see that you can see that thing there, right? So it's not supposed to be there yet. It's supposed to expand out like that. So I think my plan is to create 4 32 by 32 sprites in RAM, right, in VRAM, all with the same block on it, and then basically chip away the graphics in VRAM, just clear out the pixels, and then create 4 of them, and they'll go out like that. It'll look fab. So I think the first thing I need to do is create the sprites, right? So I also need some allocation of sprite or bob or whatever. I need some allocation in terms of the actual sprites as well. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Anyway, let's go num spr enemies, because I was playing with this the other day. Yeah, there we go. And then look in here, pitfall. There we go. Right, let's get the pitfall to allocate 4 sprites, right? Now, we won't see anything change now. Okay. Oh! Okay. Well, it's definitely used something. Well, hello. Hello, dude. All right. Okay, so that's because it's using a sprite ID, right? I've forgotten about this. Okay. Because I'd supported all of this. Okay, so okay, how can we do this? We did that with, we need actual kind of want to make custom sprites for this though. Let me just try something here. So pitfall init. Where is the pitfall code? Let's get rid of all this stuff. Right, it'll be in here somewhere. Okay, actors. Pitfall. Here we go. Right. Look at all this Z80 code that's still in here. Fuck me, I've never deleted any of that, did I? Okay. Up to the top, right. Init pitfall. Okay. Why am I not doing any of that anymore? That's really interesting. So the init does moves the collision in. Okay. Compares for room on night in isolated room basement. What's that? Huh? That's weird. That's weird. Okay. Zero on my port of Giddy 3 to C still has quite a lot of the old x86. It has them in comment blocks scattered throughout. Yeah. It's a really nice way of doing that though, isn't it? You know, paste it all in comments and then just write your other code around it. So I just can't remember this being such a fucking mess. CLR.bit actor underscore sprite ID. And what's our actor pointer? I'm assuming A0. Yeah, A0. Right, let's see what that does. Probably nothing. Run. Yeah, it does nothing. It does nothing at all. What if I change that to a 1? Oh no, put it in the wrong place as well. Hang on. Let's put it at the top here. Move.bit 1 into there. Right, and I'm assuming we're just going to get another DVS, mate. Neil, how the devil are you, mate? Run. We've got 4 sprites on top of each other, haven't we? Of course we have. Okay. I hadn't thought about that. I thought it was going to be easy, but yeah. Okay. Good. I think I've hit myself a bit of a problem here. How am I going to solve this? I can see the 4 sprites. They're all stacked up on top of each other. And that's because they're all using a sprite ID. Which means we're going to have... Oh, that is... Oh! Might be able to blank this, actually. There you go. Yeah, ship it exactly like that. Beautiful. Hey, Steve, how are you? Stephen, aka Terrible Fire. Yeah. So, when we get to this late stage, right? Yeah, when we get to this late stage, we're working out ways of circumventing the multiple layers that are already there. So there's like obviously MSX code, and there's Amiga code on top that kind of map stuff to that. And now we need to put another layer on top to circumvent those systems to be able to do weird shit that we want to do now. And the problem we've got is that it's expecting to have basically a sprite and a structure and all the graphics already there. But we don't want to do that. So what we can do, right? Let's just do an experiment first, right? Which is let's just switch that to 1. Right, and let's just run it, alright, and we should now get just one guy pointing in the other direction, I think. Yeah, okay, so we're getting somewhere, right? So there he is. So what we're going to do with this in terms of so we kind of need we just need the data structure for it, right? And then I can blag. That'll already be allocated, I think, in terms of, okay, this, yeah, fucking hell, this might work. Right, so when we get to here, I think that's already allocated, right? So what we could do, oh no, because it's going to keep updating it. Okay, let's just try something here. So that's sprite ID. So is it move Q 0 entity 0? Right, let's just try something here. Okay, and then move.bit actor underscore SPR1 layer A0 into D0, right, and then multiply that by Bob underscore size of, I think. Yeah, okay. It's D0. And then fuck off. And then LEA Bob matrix from A5 into, we'll just put it into A4, fuck it. I don't know if that's right or not. LEA A4, which is the Bob matrix, and then the position of the Bob in the matrix that we're at. And then move.bit1 into Bob underscore hide into A4, right? And then it should disappear, right? If that works, then we're onto something. No, it doesn't. Okay. A2, A01, okay, yeah, and then we move D0 into A1, okay. That adds an enemy. Okay, and then that puts the D2 into that. So it is that one. Oh, that is correct then. So we've done something wrong here. That's correct. Bob size of Bob matrix A5 into A4 into D0, yeah. Okay, so that's right. So let's try move.w sprite underscore PRI. Okay. PAL, okay, PAL, put it into PAL1 into, hang on, Bob underscore, it's called blip mask blip, don't even ask me, right? Oh, maybe I was moving that into the wrong thing, okay. Okay, let's see if that does square root of fuck all. Oh! Fuck. 0. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, okay, so we don't actually write that in there, do we? Oh, we do? That's how it works. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hang on. Let me just try something here. Okay, so let's just move that into D0, I think, and then just BSR that. Let's get rid of all of that shit I've just done. We'll leave that sprite ID, that's fine. And it's D5 that we need to set it in. Okay, D5, right. So what we're looking for is just the sprite to change color, right? And then I think we might start getting a stranglehold over what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay. Oh! Ah! Okay, I know what's happening. It's getting cleared, isn't it? Init Pitfall. Pitfall logic. Right, let's just get rid of that. Put that there. Right. Ooh, shit. What's happened there? Okay. It did it once. You're absolutely right, Commander Keen, because on the initialization, something is getting that cleared. There we go. Okay. Subscribe with Prime. Thank you, Zeron. I appreciate that very much. And not sure why it's playing that again. There you go. A bit of global trash. Okay, so. Okay, so let's just check then. So the sprite bitmap unpacked always happens before we add room enemies, right? Add room enemies. I think so. I think we could safely assume that. Fucking hell, it's called all over the place, isn't it? Jesus. All right. Fucking. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the logic just sits there and waits until. Okay. Oh, that's the logic. Okay, yeah, and that's what we're doing there. Okay. Okay, so what do we need to do then? Oh, fuck yeah, that would work. That would work, right. You are hearing Jesper Kid there, Ice Dragon D. That is absolutely correct. So, god damn it. I knew this was going to be complicated. Jesper Kid rocked everything, really. Okay, so... Okay. So on the init, what we need to do here, let me just actually probably just write out some comments. So we need to create 4x4 tile sprite. So we need to create 4 of those based on a tile somewhere. Don't know where. We need to create a sprite structure without any graphics. We need to hack the tile ID into IDX something. Okay, let's do some search then. So I think if we look at Bob update. Okay, what calls that? That's it. Okay, IDX bitmap tiles. Okay, that's it. Let's go back. I'm collating data at this moment. Okay. Okay, which means in IDX bitmaps, right, which I think is just big old fucking list of pointers. Yes. Okay. Create a sprite choice within graphics in IDX bitmap, right? Okay, so that's what we would need to do. I'm not sure my brain is up for getting that deep today, though. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's probably where we're going to leave it for the evening. My brain is a little bit frazzled. But we haven't re-listened to the fantastic work of Ice Dragon D yet, have we? So I think we need to do that before we sign off. And then probably watch that Kessler demo again, because it was bloody good, even though I can't run it on real hardware. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do some furnace shenanigans first. So, right. Let's pause that then. I've got a bit of a cough today as well, as you can hear right now. I'm Barry White. Anyway, if you haven't heard the Mega Drive soundtrack yet, Ice Dragon D, who is in chat, has been furnishing me with basically the most fantastic renditions of Pro Tracker modules I've made that I've ever heard for the Mega Drive. And we're going to listen to all 4 of them now. I mean, 3 of them really, but you know, you'll hear Red Alert twice. Anyway, so this is the intro. Needs to make that pattern longer, I think. And let's do the main theme. I might go dark on this one. Right, let's do the next one. We'll do the alt one with the siren, because I like the siren. It's nice. And I think we just need just a quick. Let's just isolate that bass again. I mean, that is disgusting, isn't it? I mean, it's just pure filth. I mean, just fantastic. I mean, let's give Ice Dragon D a massive round of applause. I'm doing a fantastic job whilst I am ill. yes, definitely. Right, let's do a quick demo. I know I'm not running it on real hardware. My flash card for the Mega Drive does not allow me to do this. But obviously, if you didn't see this demo at the start of the day, and the Amiga audios, I mean, if you want to just, as soon as we've just heard that, you want to hear what a fantastic job they have done with this. Just to compare. Oh, easy. Yeah. Okay. Let's just do the last one, right? This is what a fantastic job. I mean, there's no samples involved either, right? This is amazing. Yep. And Amiga, and then Amiga DJ setup folder, and then DJ, and then Metal Gear, and then let's get Red Alert on there. Right, here we go. So as you can hear, like every time like one of these tunes ends up in my inbox, I end up listening to it with a massive grin on my face. So yeah, I'm a very, very, very happy man. Hitch! Oh, how are you doing? Right, we're gonna watch a demo and then we're gonna sign off because I've run out of steam in terms of coding today. But yeah, there's loads of stuff fixed. It's all great. Everything's moving along really lovely. So let's watch this, which is the Kessler Incident by Resistance, which for the end of the party, yes, you are. But do you want to see this fantastic? I think this demo might run on your Mega Drive flash card because it's only 6 meg. And honestly, it's rather fucking good. So this is the Kessler Incident by Resistance. And I have to run it on a video because my flash card won't even run it. Night, it's been a day and you need to decompress. Yes, you do, mate. Cheers, Chief. See you. I'll speak to you tomorrow, mate. Right, let's have some of this, shall we? Yes. Come on. Where is it? There. Okay, there. There it is. And it's silent. Oh, I see. Hang on a minute. Yeah, you see, I'm playing via video. I feel like I'm totally cheating this evening. I feel like I should put my credits back, but here we go. Can you hear that? That's the hum of real hardware. It's just not in my house. So there we go. Oh, the buzz. Oh, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful demo. God, I love that. It's so good. Right. So, yeah. I'm slightly off the rails today, but, you know, it's a bloody good demo, that. Prince Phase. Oh, hello. We're just wrapping up, mate. So yeah, that was today's session. We didn't get. I mean, we got the sound menu in, and we added some sprites in areas that weren't supposed to be there. I played lots of fart noises because that's all the sound effects are doing at the moment, which is slightly frustrating. And we did that thing where like the music changes and stuff. So actually, yeah, no, we did do some code. It was actually, we got some things checked off the list. But yeah, this whole somebody else's audio system is it's bucking me a little bit, if I'm honest. But you know, yeah. Hypnoshock, been a pleasure as always. Hoff, thank you very much, Hypnoshock. Night Shift. Her voice reminds me of that PC demo with the poem. There's a lot of those though, mate. So, Commander King, thanks for the stream. Zuperdan, welcome in as well. Prince Phase, Zeron as well. Hooverphonic, thank you very much. And of course, Retro Hitch. I need to do that thing where I need to like press some buttons and work out who's on and where we're gonna go. Right, so don't go anywhere yet. We're gonna go raid someone, and who wants to go to a party? Who wants to go to who wants to go and see a DJ? Let's go and do that, right? Yes. Jabier Delura, yeah, thank you very much. We're gonna go and raid the Bubba King DJs. I mean, it is Jason King, I think, today, but we're gonna do that. How do I do this? Hang on. I do it from here, actually. This would be much easier. Hang on. Bob Cave! Ah. We're going to go raid your mate right now. There it is. And we can press that button there. And then I've still got a chat there. This is great. This is working out exactly how I want it. Right, let's go and raid Bubba King DJs. It looks like Jason is smashing it. Yeah, no, it's Jason. It says Bubba King DJ, so it's not Bob Cave, is it? So, right. Anyway, you can catch me on Monday doing the regular DJ stream, and then Wednesday again doing this shenanigans. Until then, let's go and raid Bubba King. Yeah, stay around, because if you like music, like I like music, you like music, right? You like music? I like music. You like music as well, right? We're going to go and raid Bubba King DJs right now. And you're going to hang around and we're going to go watch them right now. So, latest Lars 18th, Nivrig, Commander Keen, everyone else. Right, I will see you all. What is this music? You will see there, Nivrig. Don't you worry. Also, congratulations to Nivrig for winning the Ami Game Jam. Sorry, I just squeezed that in at the end. I'm sorry. Should have done that. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one.